Kalius is saved. Let's go drop prisoners off. Actually, we can do it right here. We didn't get any personally, but these guys were thrown in here, so it looks like we caught 4 of them. Can we save this guy? No way. They're going to lose disorganized status before we get... Yep, right before we get there. So they're just going to continue to raid. There's not much we can do about it. We just got to let the raids happen. So we could take Provend. I don't think that's a bad idea. Yeah, he's taking Sargo. Yeah, this is so stupid. So because they don't form armies, their parties are just running around. They have a lot of cavs, so you can't catch them. There's literally no way to catch these guys. Even if I break off into separate groups, we don't have enough movement speed to catch them because they're too fast. They can hit it and then get away before you can catch them, even though they have disorganized state. And then they literally just run around you and go right back to it seconds later. So there's nothing I can do. We're dominating these guys, but they can just run around circles around us. We can't do anything about it. Looks like Caldog took Sargo. That's good. At least we're making some progress down there. We finally caught one of these bastards raiding us. And I just noticed Kalis is being attacked again. Let's go down there. And also Sargo. Sargo is being sieged, although looks like Caldog might have stopped it. Yeah, it's gone now. Alright, let's just defend this. So we'll play sector defense. Nothing they can do here. Yeah, they're already not doing too well. Jesus. Well, I know they said they adjusted the Fiend champions, and they probably did, but I don't think it makes that much of a difference. They're still really, really strong. So I'm just going to farm these up, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do next. There you go, 10 losses, and almost every single one of them was from our ally just going forward and doing stupid things. But that's another defense. Yeah, look at how stupid this is. They have 13 successful raids. That's just absurd. All they've done is raid. Raid. All my villages are burnt. Every single one. Stupid. This is getting out of hand. So there's literally over, I don't know, 15 small parties, and they're just running around like madmen trying to raid everything they can, but they're avoiding a fight. And I mean, they have an army, so they can call troops together, but they choose not to fight or defend their settlements. They just want to raid. That's all they care about is raiding. Anyways, let's wipe out this army. We lost a single person, which was a frontline troop, shield troop. It's getting kind of absurd now, but in a good way. So there you go, another army down. That's not going to really help though, because they're still just swarming around here, and we can't catch any of them. Sargo's getting sieged. What happened to Caladog? He's sieging Chados. I'm going to try to make my way down there. I don't know if we'll get there in time, but let's at least try. Because if we can hang on to our gains, that'd be really good. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. We've got some mercenaries. I wish they would hire mercenaries, like a lot of them, to counter what they're doing. That would be a really nice counter, actually. If we can get a few more. Alright, Chados has been taken. We could technically get it, but let's not. I'd rather get something closer so that we can actually defend our own stuff. They're assaulting. They have 100 troops left. We may not get there in time. It's going to be really close. Nope, they got it. God damn it. We're literally inches away from them, and we missed. I should have moved sooner. Man, that sucks. Alright, they have 766 troops here, so that's not going to be enough to take this back. What I would like to do is wait for this army to come out so we can attack it. So I'm going to just camp it and wait. There it goes. Alright, it's heading south, probably to attack Chados. So, no, it's not actually. Let's go intercept. He's going to take Sargo back, which is perfect. Can we catch this guy? We're slightly faster. Well, he's in the woods though, maybe not. Yeah, no, we're not faster. Alright, he's going to go attack or try to defend here. So let's get in there and help. Alright, there we go. He's got nowhere to go. Nope, he's going to run. Nice, we're just going to chase him in circles. This is really, really good gameplay. Alright, they took Sargo, that's fine. As long as this guy doesn't get it back. Can we catch him? Maybe we can catch him. Oh, I don't know what happened there, but we caught him somehow. So let's get in there and help. Alright, once again, the AI sent their forces like 200 meters ahead of ours, so we're really far behind. Battle's like halfway done already by the time we even get close. But that's fine. We'll set up on the side here, on the flank, see if we can get some shots. Maybe our infantry can help take out some of these cav. Okay, they got reinforcements coming in. Yeah, they just spawned right in front of us. That's fine though. I think we still have a little bit of an angle on them. So let's get our archers up here. Yeah, they're getting stomped. All right, let me clean this up. But they're trying to give us our go. If we abstain, it's going to give it to us anyways. I guess we'll take it. I don't particularly want it, but it's not that far from Oxhall, I guess. I was hoping to get the one with the dock, though, which is right up here, Provend. I don't know. Maybe we'll give this up. Usually this thing gets beat up pretty badly. Yeah, look at the prosperity is only 1,400. That's really bad. So I might just give it back to them. It doesn't have much of a garrison either. All right, another army is attacking. Let's head south to defend. Looks like they're attacking Chadas. And there's only 180 people in there, so yeah, we need to help. Is he going to come down? Looks like he will come down to help defend, so we'll wait for him. Right, there we go. 1,400 versus 700. Should be an easy wipe. I wasn't going to show this because this is pretty much a stomp, but they're literally... So we have a force right here and right here. The main battle happened right there, and their reinforcements are literally like, I don't know, was that 15, 20 meters away? That is so bad, man. Like, fix your spawns, Tailworlds, please. This has been like 4 or 5 years, or however long since the very beginning. Still, the spawns are all jacked up. The reinforcement rate, whatever. Anyways, I'm going to finish wiping these guys out. There we go. We defended successfully. I think there was very few losses, mostly wounded on Caladog's side. Actually, let's make sure we drop off prisoners here. We have 4. Like there was more nobles in that. I think, oh, he probably has them on him still, Caladog. Yep, that's what it is. Hopefully he comes in to drop them off. No, he does not. All right, we need to go... What happened to our troops? We need to go recruit some more. Actually, we're starting to run low. Yeah, we've been taking some losses, or these guys donated again? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. We didn't take any losses that fight, though. All right, let's head back north. Either way, we need to pick up some archers here. So let's go to some of the castles. All right, Kaylee's castle's getting attacked again. We got to get over there. I'm trying to stock up on archers again, since we just lost a bunch, but we don't really have time. So let's head over there. Hopefully we get there in time. It just kind of started, I think, so we might be okay. There we go. Yeah, they haven't started yet. 212 in the garrison, so they definitely won't survive that, but we should be able to take this out pretty easily. Got a 186 cav, which is more than their infantry and more than their archers, so that's the main thing we got to worry about. But we need to get them off their line, so we'll move our archers up. Here we go. Let's set up our infantry. I don't know if they're going to move their formation to the front, but yeah, I think they are. So we'll just stay in the middle. I was going to maybe put our infantry on the right to counter the cav, but they're just coming straight in. Alright, here we go. Let's go shield wall before they get here. Jeez, man, that's a lot of cavalry. Let's go shield wall. You guys can back up just a touch. Take out as many of these guys as we can, but they're going to get back to our archers, but I think seem to be doing alright against their cav. So, right, here comes infantry. Looking good. How many cav do they have? 20. Alright, so their cav are pretty much dead. Focus on these guys. Actually, archers pretty much cover that right side. Let's maybe, or that left side, let's get the right side. How many archers they have? Yeah, they still have a lot of archers. We gotta be careful here. Oh. I can't tell if they're getting reinforcements or if these are already here. Either way, we're chopping them down. Other side's getting destroyed by archers. We should be good here. Oh man, took a hit to the head. Alright, let's go ahead and charge line formation. Clean that up, and then back to shield wall. And we'll move them forward. Let's get our archers up here as well, so we can contest these guys. Inch our way up. Make sure archers are still moving up. Alright, how many losses? Not bad. 43 down, only 21 dead. Yeah, they're done. 4 left, they're running. Alright, let me clean this up. So there we go. Calais is defended. Let's drop off the nobles. We got 10 there now. Oh, crap. Alright, there's a big army coming. Look like they're going for Calais as well. So what I'd like to do is get inside the castle, because I'd rather defend this from the inside against 900 if we can. So we'll let them get as close as we can without actually going in. They don't like that fight, actually. Do they have a lot of peasants? Levy crossbowmen 200, so that's a lot of low tier. We should be fine then. It's just every time we take a fight like this, we're losing like 20 or so archers. Can't exactly replace them right now because we have to stay here to defend. Okay, let's fight it again. Looks like it's an even fight this time, but like I said, I think we should be fine. They got a handful of horse archers. I'm trying to see if they're charging or if they're falling back. It looks like they're falling back, so we'll have to figure out where we're going to set up. I'm thinking this hill on the left, we might take that hill. Scout it out here real quick. I don't think it's worth going all the way over for a flank. It's not going to make that big of a difference. Let's just push in. Should be getting shots off here. Oh, shield wall. Let's get these guys spread out a little bit wider because they seem to be bunching up for some reason. We should be good. And yeah, it looks like they have their shield wall up front, so let's see if we can get them off of that. Get those archers up front. Push up. Alright, we're getting a couple kills, but not much. Okay, there it goes. Yeah, it looks like their archers are taking some pretty nasty damage, so I'm sure they'll come off their line here any minute. Yep, there they come. Right, so we're pretty much evening the playing field before they even touch our line. And take out some of these cav here. They don't seem to be that high a tier though, so I think this is like a replacement army, not the main army. We already wiped out the main army a couple times, I think. Yeah, these guys seem very, very low tier compared to what we just fought. And they're just walking past our front line getting shot up. Not the smartest move. Alright, here comes reinforcements, I think. Clean this side up. They should be running soon. Chewing through their side pretty fast. Still got some cav. Okay, what if we just go two-handed on this? There we go. We're getting two-handed skill at least. So I think our one-hand is not maxed out, but it's pretty close. There we go. Alright, that was actually a pretty big attack. I mean, they did have about 300 more troops than we did, but let's get our shield back out so we can deal with these archers. Yeah, they're going down before we can even reach them. Alright, it's another battle down. Only 20 losses this time. But you can see some of them are the archers being champions. It's pretty hard to replace those guys. That's not good. We did gain 41 levels on our two-handed. So we got some pretty high tier prisoners. Here we go. Drop these guys off. Oh, oh wow, there's a lot. 19 prisoners. Can't imagine them having too many more nobles than this other than a few loose ones running around. Right, I'm gonna take a few minutes to go back and try to recruit up. If they attack again, that's fine. We'll rush back and defend, but we need time. We need time to go get some more troops. Because if we look at our total party size, we're missing about 100 troops, so that's a lot. So yeah, let me head back, try and get some more archers, and then we'll come back. Alright, Chados is being attacked now. We gotta get down there to help defend. There's nobody there. Don't think we can get there in time, but we'll try. And they pass noble retinues. We'll get a plus 40 size to our main party. I think I have to do it twice. There it goes. Yeah, so we can have another 40. So our army is going to be massive. Alright, here we go. We can see it. There's 83 where there's no way we get there in time. Nope, it's gonna fall. Ah, man, that is so annoying. That's twice now that we missed out on it by like half a day. Can't do much about it. Right, they took Remtoil back at least. And we don't want it. This is just a castle. So that was the last of the Batanian fiefs that was not in our possession. So that's good. At least we traded that out. Hopefully Caladog comes back down here to wipe this guy out. I'd like to fight this army if we can. So let's maybe let him go past so he has no way to get back to his safety of his town. And we'll chase him down. We're slightly slower, but he's heading right into Caladog, so I don't know where he's going to go. Yep, right into the mountain, and now he's dead. Alright, this is about the worst example I've seen of this, but look how far up these guys are compared to the enemy. And look how far back we are. Hundreds of meters back, like, I don't know, 300 meters back. And they're just going to throw their army at it instead of waiting for us to help them out. So ridiculous. Anyways, this is an easy fight. They're badly outmatched and outnumbered, so I'm just going to edit it out. Easy win. Only losses were from the AI charging forward. I don't think we didn't take a single loss. We had a couple injuries, but preserved our troops. Here we go. Take all these prisoners. Hopefully Caladog heads back south to take that back, because that should be an easy one. Let's go ahead and drop off prisoners here. We'll put these two in there. That puts it at 7. Some of them are Vlandian, some are Empire, so I don't exactly know who's who, but that's alright. Let's follow this guy south and make sure that we can take this back. Yeah, we've wiped a lot of armies for both of these kingdoms out, so I don't know how much more these guys can take. Oh, and Remtoil is being sieged, so Caladog's going back. We might look at doing this ourselves. There's only 200 defenders, so maybe we could do it. Not that we can't do it, it's just maybe we could do it without too many losses. Here we go, we'll give it a shot. There we go, we already took control of the siege engines. Walls are down, that was fast. Let's think we can go right now. That is such a small force. How many of these are archers as well? Only 50. Yeah, this should be a pretty easy fight. I don't think they've killed a single person yet on our side, and we've already taken out about 40. So yeah, pretty easy one. We'll edit this one out as well. There we go. We took it with only 9 losses in total. And it looks like we saved a couple people. And maybe we'll get this town actually, because we helped liberate it. So I would imagine we're pretty high up on the list. Alright, here we go. Let's see what the vote is. Yep, it's going to us. We'll gladly take it. It's not a great one, but I guess it's better than not having a town. And then this also increases our party size by +5 for each party. So there's another 20 troops. It is in pretty rough shape. So the only thing that's upgraded here is the warehouse. And then a couple of these other things are slightly upgraded, but not really. Let's go ahead and start with a mason. That way we can get our construction bonus going. Let's throw in maybe 100k. It's crazy that they have a slider to do this instead of like you can just enter the amount that you want to donate. I don't know. That feels like 1990s or something. Let's go ahead and add a courthouse. They upgrade a lot of these things actually, but that's alright. Yeah, and the prosperity is so low here. No, just barely 1300. Yeah, we'll upgrade a few things. We need to come back and make sure we get the top tier of these, but that's alright. We'll get these going for now. And we need to wait here for a little bit so we can get that loyalty up high enough. Right, I think that's good for now. Let's head north. I'm sure they're going to attack it again. We'll stay kind of close by. We'll go to Sargo, make sure this place is still building good buildings, and then we'll just stay nearby. So Kalius is being attacked again. The problem is, as soon as we leave to go here, we're going to get attacked in Chadas. So let me think about this. Can we sue for peace? See, Western Empire is 0 support, Vlandia 0 support, so no we can't. Right, I think it's best to let Kalius go. Melidir is forming an army. I doubt he's going to be able to get there in time to defend it. But I can't give up these 2 towns. We need to defend it. Troll's getting attacked now as well. But looks like Melidir is sitting there? Yeah, he's not defending. Not quite sure what they're doing there. What about Remtoil? 874 versus 217. There's no way that holds. But at least that means we're not getting attacked here because his army's up there. We could actually try to defend that. And then, for the most part, if an army's coming south, we'll see it before they hit us. So maybe we'll get there in time. Close. They are assaulting now. We gotta go. Oh, they're piling up defenders too. They might actually attack it on their own anyways. Yep, they're going. We'll help them though. Alright, we got a nasty little hill right here that we can sit on, and we've got cover from rocks on the right flank. So they're kind of limited. Should be a pretty easy battle. Yep, here they come over the hill. Oh, actually their cav did attack. They're not... For some reason they pulled their charge back right before they hit our line. We got our army back there holding it down. We'll come up here personally and fight with these guys. They're our allies. But I don't want to go on this hill with our army, so we'll just do what we can. They're like running already. A pretty good fight. Most of the losses were our ally. I don't think we really lost anything. We lost 1 Oathsworn, 0 archers, and a bunch of prisoners. We hit 225 throwing. It's not going to be enough. Yeah, we're at 0.87 learning rate, so we're going to cap out. We need to put another point into control. But either way, we'll take 25% travel speed for throwing weapons. That'll help us hit those farther shots. All right, let's get back so we can help defend. I'm sure they're going to attack us pretty soon. Okay, so Kalius was saved. Verixen is being sieged, but Melodir's right there, so I think they're probably wiping him out. Let's double check. Yep, they just wiped him out. All right, so all of our fiefs that we recently took are safe. We could look to expand now if we wanted to. Let's see what this castle is going to cost us. Oh wow, they actually have a lot of defenders. 524, it's kind of a lot for a non-culture matching fief. Probably not going to do that then. All right, Verixen's under attack again. Let's go save it. And then we might look at, oh wow, we had another kid. Is that our 6th? 4, 5, 6. We have 6 kids. That's a lot of kids. Here we go. So they are assaulting Verixen. We got to save it. We did start another army, Ergion, but he just ran right past it for some reason. So we'll come in and help. Yeah, should be an easy one. All right, luckily they're coming to us, so we can just set up in this little divot. And it'll give us plenty of easy shots with our archers. Here they come. They've got a decent amount of cav, so we gotta be careful. Yeah, likely there's not much they can do about this fight, I don't think. There you go, they're backing out. I don't know why. Nope, they're coming back in. They're going after our archers. Oh, we just took a two-handed hit. Alright, there we go. They're gone. Looks like they're getting reinforcements, but I think they're retreating. But we'll just charge them. There you go, 13 losses. And I bet you a lot of that's probably the garrison. Once again, we'll drop those guys off. How many do they have in here? Not that many, actually. 7. Alright, Remtoil's being sieged again, but I don't think we can get back there in time. We're all the way over here, so we'll try, but I don't think so. No, it's already falling. Yeah, they're sieging it right now. Well, that's gone. Alright, this guy seems like he'd be pretty good. So looking at his stats. Engineer with 160 there, but he's also got a decent amount of Steward and Medicine. I think we'll probably swap him out for one of the ones that we hired recently. Probably Elena the Black. We'll go ahead and strip her. Here we go. And then let's tell her to pound sand. Need your services. Your skills are absolute garbage. But thank you for your service anyways. So we'll take this guy in. There we go. So we got him outfitted. Now he has, yeah, like I said, not going to be great at combat, but he should have pretty good stats. 4 intelligence, 2 focus points into Steward, 1 medicine. I think we'll hang on to him maybe for the second party, because he's not going to move that much, unfortunately. He's already level 18. Well, but then we were saving the bitter draft for that as well. Oh wait, who was our engineer? That guy needs to not be our engineer. So we'll actually make this guy our engineer. And then the one that we were saving, yeah, the bitter draft. Okay, so this guy can run the party. That makes a lot more sense. Verixen is under siege again. It's trying to get up there. I don't think we can though. They already started the assault. Man, we're getting attacked from all angles, but we're not really... Well, actually, yeah, they're sieging Remtoil back, I guess. That helps. But let's see if... Oh, he might actually get there. No, he's not going to get there. Yeah, he literally got right next to him and then waited. What a freaking idiot. Let this guy pop out and then we'll go chase him down. or he'll run off. So they did take Remtoa back at least. Alright, there's only a couple hundred people here in Barracks End. They have Ingolthur in there. Let's let him go, actually. Can you go? If he leaves... Oh, there's another army coming. Try and catch this guy. So Durthert, I don't think we can, unfortunately. He's faster than us. Nope, we caught him. Alright, there we go. We'll wipe that out, and then we'll head back and hopefully take Barracks End if that guy left. Alright, here we go. And you can see they don't really have much against us, so we should be able to just stomp these guys. Yeah, that's really bad. They just lost 100 troops before they even got to us, and likely the rest of their army now. There you go. Now they saved their cav for the end for some reason. Wow. 0 losses, 2 injuries, and 558 kills. I suspect that was a very low tier army, like mostly recruits, stuff without shields, because they fell really fast. Alright, that guy left. Let's try to take it back. Alright, they're starting to group up now for some reason. I don't think it's going to really help them too much. Their garrison's starving here as well, so by the time we clear out all this stuff, they're not going to really have anything left. They're just going to have a couple of militia. Yep, there they go. They attacked. They attacked, but they're outnumbered and outmatched. So I don't know what they're thinking here, but we'll take them out. Alright, we actually have a pretty interesting spot here, so we can get our archers up on this hill. They're going to be coming in through the valley, so I don't think we'll get flanked here on this side. That would be my biggest concern by taking this hill, but I think it's going to work out pretty well. So let's get these guys to face. Just need to hurry up, because they're coming. That's a lot of archers. Here we go. Let's get these guys up a little bit. Perfect. And I wouldn't mind pushing them a little bit further forward. Looks like they're going to try to skirmish with us, which is... Oh no, they're putting their cav up front. That's fine. Yep, that's a lot of cav, but we should be fine. It's at 216 cav. But they're all charging our infantry, so should be able to take out a decent amount of them here. Here we go. Infantry are coming after. How are we doing on our archers? Yeah, we're taking a few losses here. We should probably focus on taking out these cav. The cav are definitely getting some kills on our archers. Can't really do much about it though. Yeah, I mean they're losing their troops way faster than we're losing ours. It's just it's going to take time to replace them. Try and get some two-handed skill here. Looks like they're running. I don't know if they're retreating to regroup. They're trying to get off the battlefield. Alright, these guys are running, but they definitely have more people back there, so I think they're just regrouping. Let's get back. Are they coming? Or maybe they're retreating? Yep, they're running. Kind of. Yep, there they go. Alright, we took 20 losses, 4 on our main party. Yeah, look at that. We lost a decent amount of archers there. Not too many of our Fiend champions, though. A lot of the Blandian ones that we've been getting. I would love to have, like, a month just to go around and recruit archers and get rid of the crossbowmen instead, but quite a few prisoners here. Alright, so with that out of the way, we can continue the siege. Interesting. I thought we wiped out their garrison. I guess maybe they didn't participate? Or no, they didn't. Yeah, they didn't. Alright. Anyways, we're almost done with wiping this place out anyways. There we go. That's down. We don't need to wait. I think we'll just take it right now. Alright, we have a huge superiority in archers, and it looks like they are sending quite a few to the wall, so this should be fairly easy to wipe these guys out. No, I don't think I built a ram. I forgot to do that, but that's fine. Once we wipe these guys out, we'll start working on clearing the shield wall, and then we should be good. But they're coming out to attack us, and then they just turn around and go back. So it's kind of funny. We can wipe out their shields basically for free. There we go. Can't say this is a winning strategy on their part, but it's alright. But they're no longer coming out after us. I guess they figured it out. But they're pretty much out of ranged troops, it looks like. I'm going to try something a little different here just to preserve a few more troops. Can we grab these boulders and just toss it down at them? Yes, sir, we can. Don't mind if I do. If only these were fire pots, that would be even better, but this is still pretty good. And if I'm not mistaken, we're getting throwing XP for this. Unless they patched it, maybe you get engineering, I remember. Okay, why don't we move our archers up? Check out this side as well. I feel like there's going to be a few over here. Yep. Alright, I might just try to solo this so we don't take any losses. I don't see anything that can really challenge us. Once we whittle this down, we can probably just solo them with our Falks. And, oh man, they're getting hit hard by those, the trebuchets. But they're starting to run. Yeah, they've only got 18 left, so let me finish this up. There we go, handful of them left. We'll solo them here. These shields are actually pretty strong. These are the militia too, yeah. Spear militia. Because we have both shield breaker perks, and we have a Falks that gets a bonus. And they're still putting up a hell of a fight. Last two. Last one. And that's it. We took it. We didn't take any losses. We got 85 kills personally, so we'll take it. Yeah, it doesn't look like we get throwing for that because we got our throwing XP from the beginning when we were throwing the javelin. So I wonder if they changed it to engineering. I think our engineer skill is maxed out. We don't have any focus points or anything in there, so yeah, we can't gain any more XP for that. But we should have still gotten character XP for it.